howdy, friends, and welcome to the North Pole, where the magic happens about this time of year. Let's head over to Mr. and Mrs. Claus's house and see what they're up to. Sounds like a party.
Give me 1, 2, 3, cheers for Christmas. I want 4, 5, 6 drinks at the bar. The Christmas tree is a bush of purple haze. It's a honky tonk holidaze.
Santa's getting drunk and dusty.
You know Mrs. Claus don't wanna start no fights. The elves are working hard to get those toys made. They're working overtime just to get it right. You know Dusty wants to fly, Santa wants to cry. Swerving every side, she's running dry. Oh, it's been a real hard year for everyone here, but we're all feeling real good tonight. Give me 1, 2, 3, cheers for Christmas. I want 4, 5, 6 drinks at the bar. The Christmas tree is a bush of purple haze. It's a honky tonk holidaze. It's a honky tonk holidaze.
Of course, Christmas is a full-time job up here. Every year it seems to get crazier and crazier. Nobody realizes that more than poor Mrs. Claus, though. Between you and me, I think she needs an abortion. A recount. A vacation. She's been working harder than a one-toothed beaver in a lake of coffee. Know what I mean? Here she comes now.
How you holding up, Mrs. C?
Oh, I'm fine. It's just had to keep my heart straight. It's had to keep my heart straight. Oh, you know what I mean.
You poor thing. You need a vacation.
Santa's taking me to Hawaii this year. Ooh.
Oh, I know he is. I'm sure you two will have a great time.
See, every year for the last 10 years, Santa promised Mrs. Claus a trip to Hawaii after Christmas. And every year it never seems to happen with all the extra work it takes to keep up with the kids' letters these days. Thanks to the internet, Christmas has become a full-time year-round job, and folks, it ain't too pretty.
Who's that? He's annoying.
Oh dear, how do we turn him off? Where's the mute button on you?
You're about as handy as a cow on crutches.
I'm the narrator. You aren't supposed to see or hear me. Just act like I'm not even here. I'm just a squirrel in the world trying to get a nut.
Oh, I don't think so. As long as you can talk, you can work. Anyway, you need to tell him you're not taking no for an answer this year. You need to lay down the law.
I'll talk to him, dear. He just gets busy is all.
Who doesn't? It's crazy around here. Get some sleep, Mrs. Claus.
Me? Oh, I've got to knit some sweaters. I'll be fine. Go to bed, dear.
All right, Mrs. Claus. Good night. Santa is such a scrub.
Mrs. Claus always gives Santa the benefit of the doubt, even when he doesn't deserve it, which is most of the damn time these days. Here he comes now. He's looking drunker than a wassum pisellum. Watch out now! Hey, baby, let's practice making some elves.
Santa, where have you guys been? There was a breakdown on the 3rd assembly line tonight. The reindeer got into your magic dust again. It was a mess.
Oh, sounds like it, dear. Hey, thanks for taking care of that for me. I was just out with the elves from Factory 7 for a little team building. Gotta keep morale up, dear. You know how it is.
Yeah, morale. I get it, and I don't mind. So, I was looking into our Hawaii vacation for this year. The rates are really good if we book now, and...
And then the penguin says, "Who you calling a racist?" Ho, 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 ho.
Santa, don't you pass out on me. We need to talk. You said we'd talk tonight.
Hey, we're talking now, ain't we?
Santa, the only time I see you anymore is at the end of the night. And lately, you've been drinking a lot. We need a vacation. I'm starting to feel like we don't even know each other anymore, and...
Hey, baby, chill out. Let's go to vacation.
Come on, Santa, listen to me.
Let's go to vacation, baby. Let's go to vacation.
Come on, Santa, listen to me.
Let's go to vacation. Let's go to vacation. Let's get in there and give Santa a little kiss.
Santa, stop it. Santa, I'm tired of this, you hear me? Well, I don't know who you've become, but you need to figure it out. I can't get 5 minutes alone with you anymore without you being drunk, hungover, or too damn busy for me. I'm going to bed. I suggest you go join your buddies in Factory 7.
What'd I say? The past couple years had been hard on everyone at the North Pole. Santa was doing all he could to keep up with the massive influx of letters, texts, and emails. He was also relying more and more on drinking and magic dust to get by. Mrs. Claus didn't mind at first, but the past couple years were just too much. With all the partying and carousing that accompanied the extra stress, Mrs. Claus was feeling lonely in her own home. Everybody knew their relationship wasn't quite as it once was, but no one could have guessed what happened the next day. Santa woke up and found a note on his desk. Mrs. Claus had left him and was filing for the Big D. And I don't mean Dallas!
Dear Santa, I never thought I'd have to write just to be heard by you. When I first met you, you were the kindest, most loving person I'd ever met. You made Christmas special for everyone. It was a joy to help you. Lately, it seems you've forgotten what Christmas is all about. I can't take it anymore. I'm leaving you. Love, Mrs. Claus.
Well, it's hard to feel sorry for Santa. Mrs. Claus was right. Santa had forgotten the meaning of Christmas, and worst of all, he had forgotten what a great woman he had by his side helping him out all these years. Looks like he's learning that real quick-like.
She said goodbye and then she
No one could believe that Mrs. Claus would file for divorce. But no one could help but feel sympathetic to Mrs. Claus either. She gave up so much time every year to help Santa, it seemed like the least he could do was sober up once in a while and show her a little appreciation. Well, the judge divided up all the assets and Mrs. Claus was awarded the entire North Pole, which is why it's no longer here, including the reindeer. Santa was left with an old robo-deer named Trusty Dusty that Swervin' Irvin had invented to run on bio-willy fuel and magic dust. That and the old Daihatsu sleigh. Not knowing where to go or what to do next, Santa and his faithful co-pilot Swervin' Irvin discussed their next move. Now, folks, I've heard of strategery, but this looks like an all-out meeting of the mindless. Let's see what they're up to now.
Well, Santa, what now? Start over, yeah. Where to? We can't stay here. Right, someplace warm and drunk. I once saw this movie about a cowboy from Texas. I believe it was called Buttholes in Paradise. Man, it was cool. Everybody got drunk, rode horses, and listened to real honky-tonk music. We need some real honky-tonk angels, Santa.
Yeah, let's go!
Hey, Santa, give me some of that dust so I can fire up Dusty.
Yeah, well, there's gonna be a little problem with that, see. This is my last batch, and see, I don't know how to get
Come
any
on,
more.
give it up, Santa. We gotta go. Oh, shit, that's a little light, Santa. I guess it'll get us to where we're going, though. You need to take it easy on the dust.
You need to take it easy on the jokes. So that was that. With little, if any, thought, Santa and Swervin' Irvin loaded their belongings into the Daihatsu sled, fired up old Dusty, and away they went. It was a stormy evening, but the two were determined to find some sunshine and some good times. They decided they'd head to Texas to live out their honky-tonk fantasies. As they cruised over the Lone Star State, Dusty ran out of magic dust just as they were approaching the small town of Nuevo Dallas. A quiet place, really. There's just as many churches as there are bars, and let me tell you, there's a few. They enter a local bar and pony up for a drink. Ho, 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 howdy. Couple of beers for me and my friend here, good sir.
Yeah, whatever you say, fat man. That'll be $15.
$15? Hey, friend, don't I look a little familiar to you?
Yeah, you look like some shitty hobo Santa knockoff, like all the other losers that come here after their shift at the mall. What are you gonna tell me next? You're the goddamn Easter Bunny?
Ho, 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 no. Let me explain myself.
No need for that, Santa. This round's on me.
What the hell? Thanks, that's real nice of you there, friend.
Oh, brother, another one of these creepy Santa perverts. And people wonder why kids are disappearing these days.
Did you say kids are disappearing these days?
Don't listen to him. Some people just have a hard time accepting the truth. I'm sure you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, you're sure you know what I mean, I guess.
What I mean.
I don't don't know about you all, but something's not quite right about this Carl guy. Could just be the hooves, though. He looks nuttier than a squirrel turd.
Well, howdy, friend. My name's Carl Krampus.
Hey there, Carl. I'm Chris Kringle, and this here's my buddy, Irv.
My friends call me Swervin' Irvin. I'm a natural swerver.
Yeah, if you show him, I love
Delightful. Did y'all just get off your shift at the mall?
Shift, not us. We just came from the North Pole to see some real honky tonks. Let me let you in on a little secret, see?
I'm the real Santa Claus.
You don't have to explain to me, buddy. I believe you.
You do?
Sure. Listen, Santa, if you ever find yourself short on cash, just come find me here. I can find you some side work that'll pay way more than you make over at that Freak Fest mall. Think about it. And be careful, it sounds like there's a real widow on the loose.
Hey, thanks. That's real nice of you, Carl. What'd you say your name was again? We howdied, but we ain't shook yet.
Carl Krampus. I'll see you boys around.
Hey, Carl, thanks for the drinks, man. Wow, that guy was all right.
Yeah, that guy was all right.
Carl Krampus. Why does that name sound so damn familiar? Oh well, better go hit the hay. I'm about as tired as a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. Oh ho ho ho!
Yeah, and I don't like the sound of kids disappearing. We better get moving.
Santa and Swervin' Irvin hadn't thought about needing money, let alone a safe place to stay. They thought everyone would recognize them and that they'd be taken care of. A nice, easy life on the range laced with honky-tonk hero endings. Instead, no one believed that Santa was real and that Swervin' Irvin, bless his heart, was a real elf. The next day, Santa and Swervin' Irvin were awakened near a dumpster in a neighborhood park by some local kids.
Hey, check it out. Santa Claus! Jumping Jesus on a pogo stick! We found Santa Claus!
Dang it, Christian! That's not really Santa Claus, stupid!
How do you know that, Piggly? You're stupid.
Well, let's think about it. Maybe because Santa Claus ain't real. How many times do we have to tell you, Christian?
Hey, have some respect. I wouldn't say that about Jesus if we found him by a dumpster.
Jesus, what's her deal?
Oh, she's an atheist.
You mean she has difficulty breathing?
No, it means she doesn't believe in God or Jesus or America, but for some reason, she'll accept any hobo with a mustache as her Santa Claus. Christian is a baby.
I am not.
She just wants presents.
Wait a minute here, kids. Did you just say she's an atheist named Christian?
Yeah, what's so weird about that? Woo-woo! This guy smells like my mama's boyfriend. Maybe worse. Maybe better. Maybe about the same.
Hey, kids, how's it hanging?
Santa! Oh my God, I'm coming over! I love you so much. Give me a brewery and a Nintendo and a Sega and everything I fucking want. Yeah, 'cause I love Santa. And wait, what's this? Is that a real elf? Sure smells like one.
It sure is. I'm the real Santa Claus! You're not Santa! You need Jesus in your life! What the hell?
That is Quigley! He's got all the kids brainwashed into thinking you're not real. He parades them around town saying he's looking for Jesus. Well, his parents give him presents on Christmas Eve, if that tells you anything.
I know the type. Hey, Quigley, why don't you believe in me?
If you're really Santa, where are your reindeer? And what's this bloody-nosed robot supposed to be?
That's Dusty, the, powdered up cowboy.
Can he fly?
Can he? Show him, Swervin' Irvin!
Ooh, ooh. He likes it Stevie Nicks style, right up the poop chute.
Yeah, Irv, let's get him going.
That's about all the duck we got, Santa. Here goes nothing.
Yeah, look at him go, baby! This is bullshit! Santa isn't real! This is probably that pervert who's been molesting kids! Come on, guys, let's get out of here! Ooh, but before I go, Santa, I wanna pray for you! Hey, that's great, kid, but listen, I didn't come all the way over here to listen to you pray. Get down on your knees now! Surrender to the Lord and get a haircut, hippie! Well, it looks like your little friend's not gonna let me go anywhere, kid, so say your piece. What's your prayer? I pray for a holy recount and 4 more years of Trump, and guess what else, Santa? What's that, kid? A beanbag! Ha! I prayed I wouldn't miss. Yeah, he makes a pretty good trampoline. Bounce on him. Screw that guy. All right, let's get out of here. Santa, before I go, I'd like to sing a song for you, but I'm not sure it's even worth my time. Later, hobo.
Santa! I still believe in you. I really, really do. I don't think my friends in low places can take much more of this place. Ooh!
Well, Santa, what are we gonna do now? Nobody believes in us here.
Well, I don't know, Irv. Without my magic dust, I can't prove them wrong.
How did you run out of magic dust anyway?
Mrs. Claus always hooked me up, you know. I've never run out before.
Well, I guess we better go see Carl now. We need money.
I'll say, Irv, sounds like a solid plan. Uh-oh, this can't be good.
Hey, Santa, isn't that Christian in a bar? Let's see what's going on here.
Howdy, boys, rough day. Howdy, boys, rough day. Howdy, boys, rough day.
Oh, sure has been. Listen, we've been thinking about your offer. What's the side gig?
Oh, well, see, we have a lot in common.
We do?
Yeah, you like to give presents to all the good children, right?
Well, yeah, of course.
And you got your good list and your bad list, right?
Yeah, we sure do, don't we, Irv? Yeah.
Goddamn right.
Well, you only cater to the good kids, and I cater to the bad ones. Let's say I help the bad ones try hard at being good.
You give presents to bad kids?
Well, no, not exactly. See, what I do is...
Hey, man, that was kinda dark. I like it. Let me get this straight. You go around scaring all the bad kids, right? And you get paid for it? That's genius. Why did we think of that, Swervin' Irvin?
Yeah, scare them. That's what I do. I'm a scary guy.
I'll say,
I'll say too.
So you guys in for the job? I'm gonna need some help tonight, and I got a job that'll be perfect for you too. That Quigley kid needs to be taught a lesson. Bartender, another round for my friends here.
sounds like fun. What do you got? This ain't exactly my first rodeo. And you're right, that Quigley kid could use a lesson.
Yeah, close it in, see? Quigley always hangs out on the east side over...
Well, friends, is it just me, or does something seem a little off about this Krampus guy? They say to keep skunks and bankers at a distance, and I'm still not sure what the hell Carl is. I guess Santa and Swervin' Irvin are so poor, they can't even pay attention. Yep, they're so poor they can't even pay attention. I can't imagine what kind of things are being discussed in that huddle.
Hey, buddy! Hate to interrupt your gig you got going on here, but, know where we can score some magic dust?
Me? No, I'm just the narrator. Why don't you ask Santa? He's the magic one.
Santa says he's all out. Says Mrs. Claus was to hook up.
Well, I don't know anything about that. There are plenty of other shady characters in this town. Why don't you ask one of them?
Oh, thanks for nothing, man. Jeez. Narc. Anyway.
The boys were up for a long night of work. The next morning, there was a story on the news about another kid gone missing. This sounds about as shady as a 50-foot live oak on a 10-foot trailer.
What happened? Where are we, Santa?
It looks like we got dumped at the park again. My head feels like it got square danced on. Ah!
The last thing I remember is hanging out with Carl. Look at all these pretty stars.
Hey, what are you guys doing here?
We're trying to figure that out, kid.
Freeze!
Now just stay calm, boss.
Giggity giblets, frim job!
I'm terribly sorry, boss. It's a rim shot, boss.
Get the hell off me! Well, look who it is. The Santa and his not-so-little helper. Oh, and look at this over here. It's the know-it-all kid with asthma.
I don't have asthma. I'm an atheist.
Well, you're in big goddamn trouble, that's for sure!
Hey, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about you're under the arrest for the murder of Quigley!
What? Quigley's dead?
Don't what me, get in the car. It all makes sense now. This kid don't understand Jesus or fair voting nor breathing, so he's hired some freaks from out of town to take care of his dirty work. I'm gonna get some news coverage for this one. Get you! Put him in the car, rim job.
That's rim shot, boss. I got him, boss. Man, things do not look good for the big man and company. Worst of all, it seems they can't remember what happened. I don't know about you, but I think our furry friend just might have something to do with this. He seems about as trusty as a worm in a cornfield. Well, this isn't good. Swervin' Irvin, do you remember anything from last night?
Nope.
I can't believe this. What have we got ourselves into, Irv? And worse yet, poor Christian.
Oh, don't worry about me. I got myself into this mess. You guys were just doing your job. This whole thing is my fault.
Wait a minute, kid. What do you mean this is your fault?
Well, you know, I asked our other friend for a special present, the furry guy. He said you guys had a plan to make Quigley believe in Santa so he wouldn't make fun of me anymore. He didn't say you were gonna kill him. Not that I really mind.
Carl! That rat! He set us up!
That rat.
Oh, I should have known better than to trust him.
Ooh, the next time I see him, I'm gonna cobble his ass to his face!
Settle down, Swervin' Irvin! If we don't figure this out, there won't be a next time. Gotta think. What happened last night? What happened last night? What happened last night?
All right, you mangy motherfucker, get in the cage. Giggity giggles. Yeah. You get in there too, rim job.
Way to cuff 'em and stuff 'em, boss. By the way, that's rim job, boss.
I'm telling you, I didn't do anything. That's Santa Claus. He'll tell you.
Yeah, and I'm Charles Broccoli. Have fun, boys. Slammer dunk.
Wait! He framed us! Can't you see we're innocent?
Yeah, that's what they all say. You'll have your day in court and you can tell it to the judge. Later, rim job.
It's rim shot.
Whatever. Shut the fuck up.
Well. Look who it is. Looks like your little plan to frame us backfired.
What are you talking about? I didn't try to frame you guys. You guys don't remember anything from last night, do ya?
Well, no, not exactly. I mean, we were kind of preoccupied.
You guys were in bad shape by about 8:30 and you wouldn't stop drinking. And I couldn't find any magic dust. You guys were getting on my nerves, so I crushed up some Ambien and told you guys it was magic dust. I left you guys by that dumpster over at the park and I went looking for Quigley myself. But when I could not find him anywhere, I went home. When I got there, the cops were waiting for me.
So we're all innocent? What are we gonna do now?
Oh no, Santa, you've got to call Mrs. Claus and get her to help.
Well, I'm afraid I can't do that, kids. See, Mrs. Claus divorced me.
Mrs. Claus wouldn't give up on you, Santa. I just know she wouldn't. Can't you at least try? Have a little faith in her.
Put a lid on it, kid. We're doomed.
I can't believe this. I'm gonna write Mrs. Claus myself.
Fine, kid. Go! Oh, Mrs. Claus, this whole thing is my fault. I can't believe I was so focused on Christmas and making those millions of kids happy, and I took you for granted. I bet you guys are having a blast up there not having to worry about me and my problems. Or you deserve a break. I couldn't give you 5 minutes. Ho, ho, ho. What I wouldn't give for 5 minutes with you now. This whole thing is my fault. Santa missed Mrs. Claus so much. If only he had listened to her. Meanwhile, back at the North Pole, things weren't much better. Mrs. Claus quickly realized that it would be impossible to ignore the piles and piles of letters from children, and that she was going to have to try and save Christmas without the most important member on the team. There were mishaps left and right in the factories, and morale had dropped severely since he had left. Mrs. Claus was missing Santa and his special way of dealing with everything, but most of all, she just missed him.
Oh, Santa, I'm so sorry we ever had that fight. You were trying your best not to let all these children down, and all I could do was think about my vacation. Well, this place is just a mess without you. So am I. I bet you and Swervin' Irvin are having a ball. Without me.
Mrs. Claus, I know you don't want to be disturbed, but there's a letter for you.
For me? From who?
Some kid named Christian.
Oh, let me see that.
Dear Mrs. Claus, Santa and Swervin' Irvin are in trouble. We've been set up for murder. You gotta come to Nuevo Dallas and help! Faithfully yours, Christian.
Oh my, murder? He may be a fool, but he's no murderer. This is awful, and it's all my fault. I never should have pushed him so hard about vacation that night. I miss him so. Come on, ladies, let's go save him and get this place back on track.
And so the two loaded up the good sleigh and headed to Nuevo Dallas. They got there just in the saint nick of time. I said the saint nick of time. The trial was already underway and the evidence was piling up against Santa and Company faster than greased owl shit. Order in the court! Order! This looks like an open and shut case. The defendants clearly conspired to kill poor Quigley. For all we know, this thing ate him. I object. Overruled. All right, Santa Claus. Take the stand. What is your real name? Santa Claus. Kris Kringle. Your girlfriend calls me the Iceman. And do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Good enough. And will you promise to love this person for better or worse, in sickness and in health? I think you got the wrong lines there, Judge. All right. Go on with it, fat man. Let's hear your side. You're looking a little skinny. Maybe you ought to lay off the magic dust. Yeah. Haven't heard that one before. Listen, honestly, I don't remember much of that night. In fact, the last thing I remember was talking to Carl over here. Yeah, we were about to do a job and,
Don't you bring me into this, Santa Claus. That little kid was the mastermind.
Don't you put this on me with your ideas. I can't believe this.
He's actually
You guys are crazy. You know why we're here? Can I get a fucking Nintendo? And a Sega?
Order! Somebody freshen up my order. I love a strong drink on a Sunday. Yes. Now tell us about that job, won't you? I was about to, Jesus. Look, all we was gonna do was show that Quigley kid that Santa Claus is real. But Santa Claus isn't real. Order, my court! Things were off to a rocky start. Santa's odds were about as good as a snowman in the desert. And that's when it happened. I found him! You guys, I found him! Quigley, you're alive? Who did you find? I found Jesus, Son of God, motherfucker. He's right here. Oh, you dummies told me I was too stupid. Well, who's stupid now? Son of God, I win. 3 wishes for me, yeah!
Oh boy, here we go again.
Oh, you really, Jesus? Maybe you can help explain this mess. No hablo inglés. He's speaking in tongues.
He's speaking in Spanish, you idiot.
What do you know? You're
I know
such
you
a
went
little
to public
baby.
school, and that's about
Yeah,
all
tell
I
me
need
about
to
that
know.
stupid
Parading
Spanish school.
around
I don't have
town.
to take this.
What's this guy?
Quigley's right. He's speaking in tongues, but I can tell you what he's saying.
Mrs. Claus?
Well, butter my butt and call me biscuit.
Who'd you expect? Betty White? Jesus is saying that he found Quigley by the church on the east side of town.
Quigley, what were you doing over there? I was looking for Jesus, and I found him. Ha! Stupid. So you mean to tell me I'm sitting in front of the real Santa and Mrs. Claus and the real Jesus? Good Lord, I need a drink. Somebody get my boot flask. Case dismissed.
Come on, Santa. Let's get you home.
I can't wait to go home for Christmas again.
Well, I'm smelling the cookies and the candy in the kitchen, seeing those faces that I have been missing. I can't wait to go home for Christmas again.
We'll share all the stories of another long year.
When those get too sad, we'll just start drinking beer. Oh, I can't wait to go home for Christmas again. It's a worth the trip when I lose my grip. It's been so long since I've seen you. It's a sin. So I'm going home, and it won't be long. I just can't wait to go home for Christmas again.
We'll try out our luck at Old Creek Casino.
Hit all those small towns, Waukomis and Reno. I can't wait to go home for Christmas again. And the food's always good, 'cause you know it's done right.
One year it was so good it started a fight.
Oh, I can't wait to go home for Christmas again. It's a worth the trip when I lose my grip. It's been so long since I've seen you. It's a sin. So I'm going home, and it won't be long. I just can't wait to go home for Christmas again. I just can't wait to go home for Christmas again.
So Santa Claus is real? How come you never bring me any presents, jerk? I can only bring you presents if you believe in me, Quigley.
And what about you, Jesus? If God is real, why do bad things happen to good people?
Ah, no sé.
Well, Santa Claus is still way cooler than Jesus.
Is not. God damn it, I can't believe you're such a baby, Christian. How long is this gonna go on anyway? Whoa there, kids. Stop arguing, see? Christian is right. I'm way cooler than Jesus. But you kids are missing the point. You both wasted so much energy and put yourselves in danger just to prove that you were right. See, Christmas isn't really about Santa or Jesus. With all due respect, Santa, Christmas is absolutely 100% about Jesus. Oh, hell, kid, you know what I mean.
Oh, I'm glad that's over. I think it's time I hang up my hat. This town's getting too crazy for me.
Hey, Carl, why don't you come back to the North Pole with us? Me and Mrs. C could use a little help on our bad list, yeah.
Shit, sounds cool.
Yeah, come on, Carl. We could use you.
Hey, and how about you, Jesus? Why don't you come back to the North Pole with us, too? Bro, I'm going to Pflugerville to skate today. Whoa. You speak English? Yeah, bro, but only when the cops aren't around. I like your style. Why don't you come back to the North Pole with us, too? No, dude, I don't do that chilly weather, bro.
Well, Jesus, here's a new batch I just made from the North Pole. This ought to hold you over for a while. Now, come on, everybody. We've got work to do. Let's move! Merry Christmas!